wondered which nut has the most stored potential energy?
Through our experiment, we hope to see if nuts have enough stored potential energy to warm water. If we see that nuts do, we want to see which nut has more stored potential energy and can therefore warm water to a greater temperature.
There are two main groups of energy, kinetic and potential. When the work is being performed, the energy is referred to as kinetic energy. When the work has the potential of being performed, the energy is referred to as potential energy. Potential energy comes from energy that was stored by
a good example of the uses of energy is a child on a slide. When a child is on the top of the slide, they are not yet using the energy, and therefore the energy has the potential of being used. Therefore, the energy is referred to as potential energy. Once the child slides down the slide, the energy is in motion and is therefore referred to as kinetic energy.
Nuts is an example of matter which contains stored potential energy. When we eat the nuts, we convert the stored potential energy into kinetic energy. That same energy could be used to boil water.
Energy released by nutrients in our body is measured in units called calories. A calorie is defined by the amount of energy needed to raise the temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree Celsius.
We looked at the nutrition facts for both peanuts and almonds and saw that on a gram per gram basis, almonds had more calories than peanuts did. Therefore, we hypothesized that almonds had more stored potential energy than peanuts do and would therefore be able to raise the temperature of water to a greater temperature.
To conduct our experiment, we measured a half a cup of water and we left it out at room temperature. Then, we took a 9x13, we put a corkscrew in it, and we stuck a needle with the nut inside of it, on top of it. Then, we took a match and we lit the nut. Then, we came and we took our jar with the water that was at room temperature, and we immediately put it on top of the nut that was lit with the fire. Then, we waited until the nut completely burnt out and then immediately took a thermometer and measured the temperature of the water. We did this 5 times for each nut.
After we performed the experiment 5 times for each nut, we averaged the change in temperature of the water.
Our hypothesis was correct. We saw that an almond has more stored potential energy than a peanut. The peanut raised the temperature of the water to an average of 21.4 degrees Celsius per gram. And the almond raised the temperature of the water to an average of 26.8 degrees Celsius per gram. Thanks for watching Fire Nuts!